Hello, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. My name is Shelby Marybeth. Today's video is going to be an extreme whole house clean with me. We have been doing so many projects outside. We live in Florida, so right now the weather is amazing. It feels great, but it's about to get really warm outside. So we've been doing a lot of the outside projects that we've been needing to do around our house, getting those done and out of the way before summer hits and it is too miserable outside. So that has made me so far behind on just everything that we need to do around our house, which has made for an amazing video today. It is literally the longest one I think I've ever made, so I really hope you guys enjoy it. It is packed full of motivation. That is my goal with this video today, is to get you up and moving and cleaning with me. This is an hour long, so clean along with me. You could use this video as a timer for a power hour of cleaning. You can get so much cleaning done within an hour. So in today's video, I literally cleaned for 2 straight days so that I could clean and tidy up our entire house, every single room. I am also super behind on laundry, so I am cycling it whenever I can. If it is done, I am taking out that laundry, folding it, putting it away, and cycling the next load. I had some laundry already in our dryer and washer because I am just constantly cycling. It doesn't matter what day it is, there's always laundry in our washer or our dryer. So I'm taking out the sheets that were in the dryer right now. I'll fold these, put them away, and start cycling the next load. I want to start with our master bedroom sheets. I have found the easiest way to clean our sheets is literally take them off our bed, put them in the wash, cycle them all the way through, and then just throw them right back on our bed. It ends up saving a lot of time because I don't have to sit there and fold the sheets. We already have plenty to do, so I always try to cut down on as much work as possible. So I've been sharing that I've been trying out some different laundry detergents, mostly because I want to switch to something that's just more hypoallergenic or natural and easier on our skin. So I had tried vinegar. I tried putting it in the normal softener thing that I have in the middle of my washer, and it wasn't really softening my clothes. I had filled it all the way up and it still didn't do anything. So I had taken some of your comments in my last video, and someone had mentioned to put it in the bleach department in the washer. So I don't recommend, if you are using that for bleach, do not put vinegar in there. You don't ever want to mix bleach with any other liquid, but I don't ever put bleach in my washer. So I'm using the bleach dispenser for my vinegar softener, and I was able to put more vinegar in there and it actually worked amazing. So at first I had given up on the vinegar, but then just kind of redid what I was doing and it worked so much better. So I used about probably between a quarter and a half a cup of vinegar. I usually kind of eyeball it, kind of pour it in there. So now I'm just looking for an easier container to put my vinegar in so that, one, it looks nice on my shelf here in the laundry room, but it's also easier to pour into my washer. I'm going to be cleaning up the laundry room first here. I am very, I guess you could say, systematic when it comes to cleaning up our home. So I do a lot of my cleaning when my kids go down for their nap. I just get so much more done. It's so much easier than trying to clean when I'm going back and forth between helping them with something or playing with them, or, they're fighting about something and I have to break it up, or, everything. But I like to focus on one room at a time. I just feel so much more productive that way, instead of bouncing around the entire house cleaning up and then nothing feels like it's getting done. So one room at a time, focusing on that area, getting it cleaned up, and then moving to the next area.
I can feel that you're changing me. Day by day got me shedding skin. The layers have peeled away, got me moving through time and space. Your magic can't be erased, can't be erased. You'll find it.
So now I'm just going through our whole house, all of our bathrooms, and gathering all the towels and laundry that I have there. That way I can bring it to our laundry room to get washed. Are you guys excited for it to get warmer, or are you like super bummed like I am? Because Florida, like, winters are amazing, but summers are just absolutely miserable outside. I'm extra sad because we have a hot tub and it feels amazing when it's cold outside. So when it starts warming up, we don't really get in the hot tub as much. We do lower the temperature, so it's still nice to get into, but man, I'm gonna miss that cold weather. Time to fold some laundry. So first I need to just clear off our dining table. It always has the most random things get like dropped off on them, so I'm gonna put all of this away and then start folding our laundry here. I like folding on the table mostly because it gives me all this space to organize and fold everything. It also works great because I have a 2- and 4-year-old that just love to play in laundry piles. So if I did it on the couch, this laundry would be messed up in 5 seconds flat. I can guarantee it. So on the table here, it's out of their reach for the most part. So I can go back and forth, help them with something or get something that they need, and then know the other one's not going to come and mess up all of this laundry. These videos do make it look like I am just continuously cleaning, but I am not. I am constantly going back and forth between taking care of my kids. So since I'm folding laundry right now, I guess we can talk about how we do laundry, because I know it's done so differently in everybody's houses. So normally, I love staying on top of our laundry. I'll do 1 load of laundry every single day, and that makes our loads so much more manageable. Not like today, I'm like literally so far behind on laundry, but that happens. We get busy, and then it's just something I don't think about for a long time, or not a long time, I guess, but 7 days of not doing like any laundry, it starts to really pile up on you. So anyway, I will do loads based on whose laundry needs it the most. So if my pile of laundry is bigger than any of the other laundry, that is the pile that I will do that day. And I like to group it together so that it's easier to bring it to that one room and then put it away and it's done, rather than if you have everybody's laundry together, then you're having to divide it between all the rooms, and I just feel like it saves time by putting my kids' clothes in their own wash and then my own clothes in my own wash, and then I do my towels separately too. The other thing I've done recently that's really helped me is to get different colored socks for Owen and Cecilia, so it's easier for me to match their socks and know whose room they go into. So after I was done folding all of their laundry and then I put it back into the laundry basket, it was time for me to make lunch for them and put them down for their nap, which is the time I just get a ton of cleaning done. So right now I'm just gonna load all the laundry back into this basket and set it like right outside their room so that when they wake up from their nap, I'll be able to put it away then. So earlier in this video, I took off all the sheets on our bed, put them in the wash. They're currently cycling in there right now. So I'm gonna take the opportunity now to just clean up the rest of our room, put what I need to away, dust everything off, vacuum, the whole works. So in some of my recent videos, I've been updating you guys on the little corner area in our room that used to have a desk. and the desk is gone now. I'm making the corner in our room into a little reading nook, so I'll show you guys that corner in a little bit, but there's like absolutely nothing in it right now. I've been on the lookout on Facebook Marketplace for a chair that's gonna go there. I think I've narrowed it down to wanting like an oversized barrel chair. This is that corner. I definitely want something that's super comfortable. I was really hoping I'd find something by the time I was filming this video so I could give you guys a really good update, but unfortunately I just have not had any luck recently. Usually I see the most listings on Facebook Marketplace over the weekend, so hopefully next weekend I will have found a chair. I am all about giving furniture a new home. There are constantly people, selling furniture because they're moving. Like, most of the time it's like hardly used too, so it's so much cheaper than buying it brand new, plus that furniture is not going to go to waste either.
I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undenying, undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes with his humble lacking everlasting ego. Someone hurt your feelings not that long ago, and every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind.
The sheets for the bed in our bedroom are completely dry now, so I'm going to take them out. I'm doing a quick fold of all the pillowcases just so that they don't get all wrinkled by the time I put them on our pillows. And then I like to do a little like air fluff of the bigger sheets, and that keeps them from getting too wrinkled too. So just a little fluff to cool them down, and then they don't get as wrinkled, because when they're in a tight ball and they're super warm right out of the dryer, they just hold on to those wrinkles so easily.
I've been through heartaches, I've been to heaven. I've done my best and my worst, learned my lessons. No matter how hard my life would treat me, I'd always get right back up, never worry. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's so strong. It goes on and on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see, 'cause I can feel the energy.
It feels so good to be able to close our master bedroom door now and just know it is ready for me at the end of the day. So now I'm cycling over more laundry. I'm going to keep it cycling until it is absolutely done and I don't have any more laundry. After this, I decided to clean our master bathroom. I actually wasn't sure that I would get our master bathroom done because I thought it was almost time for my kids to get up from their nap at this point, and I decided to just start, see how much I could get done, and I ended up getting the whole bathroom done before they wake up. It was perfect timing. So I'm in our master bathroom now. I'm cleaning my side of our bathroom vanity. My husband's vanity is on the other side of our bathroom. So I'm just starting by putting everything on the counter away. I also have just different things kind of sitting out in our shower that just need to be tossed or put away too. So that's the first thing I'm doing, is just putting things where they belong, and then I'll start wiping what I need to down.
Glowing in the dark, yeah, you're glowing in the can't stop looking at you, you're like a firefly. Guide me out of the woods now. Oh, I think I lost my way, but got you to help me back. Tell me what I should do now. Every time I'm feeling.
I'm going to be using a mixture of half water, half vinegar to clean our mirrors. This is my favorite thing to use when cleaning our mirrors. It's a little DIY spray, but it works amazing. It's also completely natural, which is another thing I love about it, but it leaves it completely streak-free, and I've never had any issues. I always share it too. I love using it on our sliders in our living room. They're like big glass windows. I'll just spray the mixture of half water, half vinegar on them, and then use a squeegee and squeegee it all off, and they are crystal clear. Whenever you are cleaning with it, it's gonna look like it's gonna be very streaky, but as soon as it dries, there is nothing there. Whenever I wipe down my counters, I just use regular disinfecting wipes. I don't even get the name brand. I like just the Great Value brand. They're cheaper than the regular Clorox, and they work obviously just as well. So I'm wiping down all of our counters. I'm making sure to really get all the fixtures. Basically, anywhere we touch in the bathroom, it is going to get wiped down with disinfecting wipes. The soap dispenser is also a big one that I love to make sure I wipe down. And I usually forget to kind of mention it or show it like in the video, but I love wiping down just the like light switches and the handles in our bathrooms with the disinfecting wipes. I moved on to my husband's side of our bathroom now. This is his vanity. I'm using the same water vinegar mixture that I used on my side to wipe down his mirror, and then I'll use the disinfecting wipes on his counter as well. His counter is a little different than mine because it is covered in beard clippings. He's actually pretty good about keeping them in the sink and then rinsing it out, so I'm grateful for that, but there's always some hanging out in and around, especially behind the faucet. So I'm making sure to get all of those beard hair clippings and getting them into the sink.
We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. So come on now, let's be free. Just be yourself. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. What you like to, what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like to, what you like to do.
Moving into our water closet now. Whenever I wipe down the toilet, I like to dust it off with just some regular old toilet paper first. Otherwise, when I use the disinfecting wipes on it, it always just traps the dust and makes it just kind of clump around on the toilet, and I can't stand that. So I just dust it off with some toilet paper first, use the disinfecting wipes, and wipe absolutely everything down every single time. I know the back of the toilet is like the number one missed area when you are cleaning your toilet, and then when you finally get to it, it's full of dust and it's super hard to clean. But if you just clean it up once and then do a quick wipe down each time you do it, it's so quick. Like, I started doing this a while ago and I'm so grateful I did, because now I don't have to deal with that dust that just accumulates back there anymore.
We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. We shouldn't care about anyone who brings us down. Doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like to do, what you like to do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do.
I'm going to be washing our bath mats today, so I'm just going to bring these to the laundry room and get them up off our floor right now so that I can vacuum in here and do a really good mop. I'm a huge fan of the vacuum that we have. It's called the Shark Apex, and my hair is really long. Okay, so any other vacuum I've had, my hair just gets tangled in it and I'm constantly having to cut it out. But this vacuum, the Shark Apex, has an ability to just kind of clip all those hairs off of it and it doesn't get caught, and I'm completely obsessed with it, especially since my hair is so long. And then this is just a spray mop I've had for years and years. I've had it since I was in my apartment 10 years ago, and it's really nice for just some quick, easy jobs. So I just fill it up with my floor cleaner and then it just sprays and I mop. It's a lot like the Swiffer Wet Jet, but it's like an off-brand version. Anyway, our master bathroom is nice and clean. I was ready to go get our Walmart pickup order. So I placed the order online this morning and then I left with the kids to go pick it up. I have decided to get rid of our Walmart delivery option just so that it saves me a little bit more money every single month, because I was just budgeting it all out, and with all the tips and just the Walmart subscription, I was paying at least $50 a month just to have them delivered to our door, which was super convenient, super nice. But the pickup option is completely free and it's also extremely convenient and really nice. So now that my kids are older and easier to get into the car, I'm gonna be doing the pickup option. But when they were little, tiny little babies and newborns, I loved having them delivered to my door. But we are no longer in that stage of life, so I'd rather save that money and use it somewhere else. So whenever I'm putting groceries away, I love to just take absolutely everything out onto the counter so I can see it, and then I'll put all of my cold items away before obviously putting the pantry items back in too. So I put in a grocery order once a week. Usually it's every single Sunday or Monday, and then I'll put the groceries away right away. But I have a monthly meal plan that makes my grocery order even easier. But I will only order the amount of groceries that we need for the week, and I'll restock anything else that we need. But I don't stock up on food anymore. I just had so much food waste, and I was just trying to figure out the best way to lower that, and doing a weekly grocery order for what we are going to eat that week only has saved me so much money, because I don't have any food going to waste anymore. So at this point in the video, I'm just going to be tidying up the counter and doing the dishes so that I have some room in the sink to wash all of our strawberries and blueberries and grapes. I've shared it before and I'll share it again super quick in this video, but I wash my fruit in a vinegar bath. So just in case you're new, it helps keep them so fresh for at least 2 weeks. And I also put them in glass jars. I've heard from other people too that they just take their strawberries and put them in the glass jars and they last 2 weeks. So I encourage you to play around with it, find what works best for you. I like pre-washing them with the vinegar bath just because I like to be able to take out my strawberries and then eat them right away. I don't want to wash them. I guess it's just because I have 2 little toddlers that they're not really toddlers anymore. They're 4 and 2, but anyway, I have 2 little kids that are very impatient, so having them pre-washed works pretty well for me. So I'm going to continue emptying our dishwasher now, putting everything away, and then loading it back up. I am incredibly grateful for our dishwasher. It does so much work for us, but I get even more grateful whenever something goes wrong. So our sink, the little faucet head, like snapped off. So we've been waiting for a part for it to come in, and we just have this like stream of water that shoots out. As long as I just turn on the handle a little bit, we get a nice little trickle of water, and that's what I've been using to rinse off dishes or wash my hands or do whatever we usually do with the sink. So I will be incredibly grateful when it is fixed again. Now that our dishwasher is empty, I'm going to load it up super quick with all these dirty dishes. I'm hand washing all of our dishes now that need to be hand washed, and then I'm going to be washing all of our fruit. So the way I like to wash our fruit so that it lasts longer is I use a little bowl with about a 1/4 cup of vinegar. I will put the fruit in there, let it sit for 2 minutes, and then I will strain all the water out. Lay it on the counter, wait for it to dry completely, and repeat for the rest of my fruit. So next up I'll do strawberries and let them completely dry on the counter. So when I put them away to store them, I'll show that in a little while, but I like to use glass jars. And even if you don't want to do this whole pre-soak with vinegar, a lot of people have been saying that it works just as well to take your strawberries, put them in the glass jar, and then they will stay just as fresh for 2 weeks, and you can wash them as you eat them. I like to pre-wash, so that is what I'm doing now. We always go through grapes very quickly, so I don't bother with the vinegar with these. I just give them a good water bath, and then I'll put them in this little basket that I have, and we will eat them right off of the stem.
We went to a small bar with neon lights.
I feel like it's so hard to see how like mucky the water looks after washing the grapes, but I'm always like super grossed out after that. So recycling everything, and now my kids are up from their naps, so I can put all of their clothes away. And then I can get my laundry basket back so that I can keep cycling all the laundry.
Don't wanna be shy. I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud. Talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud. Talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. Love a little louder. Love a little louder. be shy. I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder.
I'm back in our laundry room now, so I'm going to be cycling this next load. I felt like I had so many towels to fold, so bringing out all these towels now. And then my next load of laundry, I decided to do the bath mats so that I will have them in the dryer by the time I am ready for my shower at the end of the night. There's nothing worse than not having any bath mats when you take a shower, but some nice fluffy clean ones that are still a little bit warm from being in the dryer. Now that is heaven.
Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever.
I'm going to be folding my monstrous tower of towels. And here again, I am doing it right here on our dining table because my kids won't knock over all of my lovely just folded towels. Cece's actually been helping me a lot with folding towels recently. She's 4. So usually I give her like the pile of our like cleaning towels, the ones I kind of just throw into our closet anyway, and they don't look pretty because I'm OCD like that anyway. But she's been actually doing a really good job at folding them, and since she's 4 and she's super willing to help, then I'm gonna give her any chores that I can, and I just think it's adorable when she tries to help. She is my big helper. So the other reason I like using our dining table is because it's big enough I can organize all of the towels where they need to go in the house. So I will pile the same ones together, and then it's super easy to just bring them over to where they belong in our house, whether or not it's our bathroom, the kitchen, the cleaning closet, or the guest bathroom. So inch by inch, I'm getting closer to getting all these projects around our house done. So in my last video, I had mentioned how we are going to be making built-ins in our dining room here. And you can see one of the shelves behind me now to the right. It's one of the corner shelves. We have 2 of those in this room, and we have recently sold them. So I was super excited. I didn't think we were going to be able to, but I sold them for the same price that we got them for on Facebook Marketplace. So I was super excited that we got those out of the way and we got them for the same price. That is one of the reasons I absolutely love getting furniture off of Facebook Marketplace if I can, because you can buy it and then sell it for the same price. It doesn't depreciate in value. Sometimes you have to do a lot of looking and watching when you are looking for something very particular, but most of the time it shows up. So you should try it if you haven't already. I definitely recommend it. I am finally almost done with my monstrous pile of towels, and it feels so good. So I'm going to put all of it back where it belongs. I'm using my laundry basket to get the bulk of my bath towels into our bedroom for easy moving. But there is just something so satisfying about having all your towels nice and clean.
With you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep in your worn out sweater.
So at this point, it was time for me to put away our strawberries and blueberries. They were completely dry, so I put a paper towel on the bottom of my glass jars, and then I put my strawberries and everything in there, and then I have the lid for my mason jars. I got these jars from Walmart, and they are the half-gallon jars, but any glass jar with a lid is going to work wonderful for you. Now that I have the strawberries and blueberries put away and they're not laying out here on the counter anymore, I'm going to clean up the rest of our kitchen, put everything else away, and like appliances that don't need to be on the counter, I'm going to put those away, all the little odds and ends, and then I will wipe down all of our countertops because they are covered in crumbs and little spills. I always feel like it's so hard to see it in my videos. I would need to do like a super close up for you guys to see just how many crumbs are on our counters. But anyway, know they're there. I'm not cleaning up like a clean counter. It is very dirty.
Since I met you, I am not the same. It was not meant to be a fairy tale with a happy end. Girl, you take care now. I hope we can be friends. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay.
So the clothes I'm taking out of the dryer now are my clothes. So I will be able to bring those to our bedroom in a little bit and fold them and put them away. This was the very end of the day. Like my husband was home from work, so he's out playing with the kids, and I am trying to tie up a lot of the cleaning that I'm doing right now. Although this is just day one, I start cleaning again tomorrow in this video, so don't worry, we still have a ton of cleaning to do together. There's still so much motivation in this video. So I put over the bath mats so that they are drying, and by the time I do my kids' bedtime routine and fold my clothes and everything, I will be able to get those out of the dryer and be able to use them for my shower. It was like a breath of fresh air walking into our master bedroom because I had already cleaned it earlier with you guys. So I'm just using our bed to fold all of my laundry. This is kind of like my time at the end of the day. I will listen to some music or a podcast and fold my laundry. And then my husband is usually like out with the kids, like in the yard playing or something. So this is kind of like my break time. I know it doesn't seem like it's a break because I'm folding laundry, but I thoroughly enjoy it, especially when I am listening to something that I like. With that said, I just wanted to ask you guys what your favorite podcasts are right now. I am a bit of a nerd. My favorite one recently has been Reply All. I haven't really gotten into those like murder mystery ones. I know those are very popular, but I'm not like a murder mystery kind of person. I like upbeat and happy things. So anyway, Reply All has been like my favorite one to listen to right now.
In your arms again. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you. Here we go again. Staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. I just wanna let you know I could go for this, no more tricks. We could take things slow. Say you think about it too. When the lights go out and there's no doubt that I should be with.
This is why I like doing my clothes separate from like my kids or anything, because it just makes putting it away so much easier. I was able to just fold it right here, put it away right here, and I'm not just running like all around the house to put things away. I feel like everybody has like a particular spot for each of their clothing items. I know I do, my husband does. That's why he doesn't like me putting his clothes away, because we are just like both very particular with where we put each clothing item. So anyway, in my drawers I like to keep like my pajamas, my shorts, my leggings, and different things like that. And then I hang up a lot of my shirts and like my jeans and uniform, of course, just to keep them from getting like super wrinkled or anything.
Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, nah, nah.
I am nearing the end of day one, so I'm just getting my bath mats out of the dryer so that I can go take my shower. And then in a little bit, this video is going to brighten up a lot because the sun will be back out and we will be back on day 2. Just as motivated as I was on this day. I get so much done. I get the rest of our house clean, get everything back in order, and it just feels so good. So day 2, I'm gonna start here in my daughter's room. I like getting their rooms out of the way because it's just so quick and easy, and it's like a quick win, I guess. Like, it keeps me motivated. So their rooms, I don't keep any toys or anything. It's very basic. Usually it's just tidying up like their laundry and like stuffed animals, I guess, because that's what we keep in Cecilia's room. And then changing their sheets. So their sheets, I have a waterproof cover, I do a fitted sheet, and then just like one of those super soft fluffy blankets. I try to keep it as simple as possible because they are at the age they still have nighttime leaks, and I like to just be able to change out their linens as quickly as possible because I have to do it so often.
You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to
I have been debating what in the world I should do with all these stuffies. Right now I just kind of throw them behind the chair here. They love climbing back there and climbing on top of them, and they make a stuffed animal pile. So I want them to be like accessible for Owen and Cece, but I don't want them to be like super messy and all over the place. So that's kind of been like my solution right now, but I'm thinking of like one of those big stuffed animal bean bags. Like, it's a bean bag, but you literally like fill it with all of their stuffed animals, and they can take them in and out as they like to. So if you have any experience with that, or just like storing stuffed animals in general, well, leave me a comment and let me know.
When I'm with you, I feel so much better. Oh, yeah. Before you, I was just a shell, so stuck in the dark. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're on
got Cece's room all nice and clean. It also smells amazing with her clean linens. Gonna tidy up Owen's room. His is even easier than Cece's. And I'm gonna change his linens. I also have a waterproof cover on his bed, and then I put the fitted sheet. So we recently lowered his crib like to the floor. It cannot go any lower because we are trying to keep him from climbing out. I had like a nightmare with Cece when we transferred her to a big girl bed. She would not stay in there. She would constantly get out. So I'm trying to delay the inevitable, but we are keeping Owen in his crib as long as we possibly can. You can see now his rocking chair is gone. It makes me really sad, but I'm also very happy that I have finally sold everything that I listed on Facebook Marketplace, like his rocking chair, those shelves that were in the dining room. We sold the desk that was in our room and the chair that was in there too. So finally all of that is gone. Have you guys ever sold anything on Facebook Marketplace? It is the most annoying thing ever. You constantly get messages saying, is this available? And then absolutely nothing. I will never understand why someone would ask that and not anything else if you're not like interested in getting it. But anyway, here I am. It's finally done. It's all gone and I can move on now. I've been trying to find more hobbies and different things that excite me, and I'm actually super excited. A friend from church had given me some sourdough starter so that I can start making my own sourdough bread. So I am absolutely no expert. I am literally showing this to you guys just to help encourage you to try something new and something that's gonna like get you excited. So when I had to film this was my first time ever making the sourdough bread. It's a like sourdough bread loaf, like for sandwich bread. And I'm doing like some stretch and folds for the first time, just like figuring out how to work with the dough and everything. So I've just been having so much fun with it, and I definitely encourage you guys to just try something new. So at the end of this video, I share with you guys what my first loaf turned out looking like. It's actually pretty decent in my humble opinion, but I'm definitely no expert. I'm still learning here. So currently I am picking up the bath mat in my kids' bathroom. I like washing this with towels in our washer, and it comes out so clean. It is the easiest way to clean your bath mat. I also noticed the agitator on our washer here was super dirty. So was the inside compartment for where I used to put all that like blue softener, and I'm using vinegar now, so I shouldn't get this all gunked up anymore. So I'm super excited about that. But I had tried just tossing those pieces in with the towels just to see if that would kind of clean them. Spoiler, it does not. So I end up having to wipe them all down later, but it was worth a try.
I wanna
have moved on to our living room. So first thing I'm doing is just picking up all the toys in and around that my kids have just thrown wherever their heart desires. I'm just bringing all those toys back to the playroom, and then I will tidy up our living room, vacuum all the dog hair that is on our carpet. You will see that. It is a lot. So if you struggle with just having a ton of kids books and your kids are just making a huge mess with them, mine were. Not as much anymore now that they're a little bit older, but I have a book rotation system. I recommend it if you're struggling with keeping your books tidy. I just keep out some books here, not too many, but enough that it's super easy for my kids even to put them away if I ask them to. And then the rest of the books we have are locked away in my daughter's closet, so I will rotate the books out, and it has just saved my sanity and made the whole cleanup process with their books so much easier.
Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo.
Time to vacuum up all of Django's German Shepherd dog hair. So something that I learned recently that I thought was actually pretty interesting. I thought dogs would shed based on how hot or cold it is outside, but it's actually controlled like by their winter and summer coats, whether or not the days are shorter or longer. So when the sun is setting and coming up, that is what actually like triggers their body to shed their winter or summer coat. I thought that was so interesting. Literally, like if I would have had to guess before learning that, I really thought it would have been because of like how hot or cold it was. So let me know if you knew that or if you were just learning that for the first time too. So since our days are starting to get longer, Django, our German Shepherd, is shedding so much. Here's my full canister just from the living room.
We are close. Can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have.
I'm just cleaning up the hallway to my kids' room now, getting all the linens that I had taken out of their room and piled up there. So finally took care of that. And then Owen decided he really wanted to help me vacuum. I just noticed all the dog hair that was on this carpet too, so I knew it needed to get vacuumed. But I've talked about how Cece is my big helper, but Owen is turning into just as big of a helper as Cece. I just love how much they love trying to help me.
So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby,
It is time to clean up this disaster of a playroom. It's probably the worst it's been in a little while, and whenever it gets this bad, nobody wants to go in here. My kids don't want to play with anything. They're too overwhelmed with the mess. I'm too overwhelmed with the mess. It gives me a headache. I don't like looking at it, so I don't go in there. And then as soon as I start to clean up in here, suddenly it's like magic. My kids actually want to play with their toys in here. Cece has actually been getting so much better at cleaning up her toys and putting things where they belong. I'm super proud of her. She's turning into a little mini me that likes things organized. But even this big of a mess, I would not expect her to be able to clean up by herself. It's just too overwhelming. I normally wouldn't ever even let it get to this point, but we had been so busy just doing projects outside or this and that it just wasn't my priority at the time. So that is okay. We get behind, but that's when we take the time to get ahead and clean up everything and get it done. And that's what I'm doing right now. So while I'm cleaning up this playroom, I really hope you've been cleaning along with me. I hope you were doing a good power hour. Let me know how much cleaning you got done in the comments. I still have the playroom here and then our bathroom, so there's still more motivation here. Don't worry, I'm still cleaning along with you, but don't forget to leave a comment and let me know that I was able to motivate you, because that's why I do this. I love knowing, and the only way I can know is if you tell me in the comments whether or not I was able to motivate you.
Oh, you know you're beautiful, you're beautiful, and it's like you're untouchable, like you're untouchable. Don't you know? You know you're beautiful, you know you're beautiful. I'll sing until my lungs give out, you're beautiful.
I am super excited. Owen and Cece are finally starting to play together in their playroom, and nicely at that. Not all the time, but I'm getting longer spurts of them playing nicely together in their playroom, and I'm so excited about it. I'm with them basically 24/7, so just having that bit of extra time like to do grown-up things has been amazing. But I also I love watching them play together. I don't get anything done when I watch them, of course, but it's literally like just so fun to watch. It's just so funny, some of the things that they come up with. They just have such good imaginations.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky, when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder, love a little louder, love a little louder. We went to a small bar with neon lights, talked about everything that was on our minds. Talking to you gave me butterflies. Then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder, love a little louder, love a little louder, love a little louder, love a little louder, love out loud, love out loud, love out loud, love out loud. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder, love a little louder, love a little louder, love dry. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together?
So at this point, I got all their toys picked up and put away. It won't last long. You can see Owen's already in there playing with his cars. His favorite thing to play right now is cars. He calls them beep beeps. So now I'm just vacuuming up all the dust and everything that's on the floor, but also I call them little tumbleweeds of dog hair. They literally look like tumbleweeds, but they're just dog hair, and they roll around the floor. Whenever you walk past them, you just create that breeze and they blow across the floor like a tumbleweed. So I just vacuumed all of those up. I'm in the last room of our house. It's going to be my kids' bathroom. I'm using that water and vinegar mixture to clean the mirror again. I keep their bathroom super, super simple. Literally, there's no decor in here. It's so easy to just wipe everything down because they just get it super grimy and dirty. And let's face it, like toddler potty training is not pretty. So keeping it simple in here to clean has worked very well for me. Their counter, I'm just using the same disinfecting wipes, making sure to wipe absolutely everything down, especially the soap dispenser and all the handles on the faucet. I'm also making sure to wipe down the handles on the door and the light switches, everything.
I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
All the toilet cleaners and everything I have locked in the closet here. So there's a little closet between the toilet and the sink, and I keep all the cleaning stuff there. It's locked so that Owen and Cece cannot get into it because I don't want them playing with this stuff without gloves or anything, and obviously they don't know how to keep things out of their mouth. So anyway, that is where I keep it, locked away in the closet. But it's still nice and close so that I don't have to do a lot of walking just to clean up something in here. I'm making sure to wipe down absolutely every square inch of the toilet area, these stairs, because just all the drips and everything that happened there. So I'm using the disinfecting wipes all over this toilet, including the bottom and the back, everywhere.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want.
I got these little toy holders from Walmart. I actually have 2 of them, and I hang them up there on the wall. They're super nice because it's just like a mesh, so you can use it to rinse off the toys too, and then everything dries really nicely, and you're able to just hang it there on the wall. I always make sure to keep bath toys in here that are super easy to clean, and I don't ever use any that have like the holes in them because they just fill with mold so easily, and mold just creeps me out. Anyway, for their bathtub, I just spray it with vinegar. I let it sit for like 5 minutes or so, and then I just use like a little scrubber brush here to clean up their bathtub, and then I'll rinse. Super easy and completely natural. And when I am done scrubbing this, the washer is done. I had put the towels in with the bath, like the non-slip bath mat, into our washer. So that has run, it has cleaned itself basically, and I will just be able to stick it right back into this tub.
Eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche, we're on the run, this is what we waited for.
So I'm going to mop the floors in here super quickly with my little wet jet here, and after this I will share with you guys the rest of my bread making, just as motivation for you, so that you can hopefully try something new that you've been wanting to do. So for me, that is starting to know or learn how to make sourdough, and I'm sharing with you my very first loaf of bread, and I'm actually pretty proud of it, but I know I still have a lot to learn, but I'm having so much fun with the process. I'm not quite ready to share like the whole recipe with you guys because I want to make sure it's really good before I do, but this was just one I had found on a sourdough like Facebook group that I'm a part of for beginners, and I even messed up just a little bit, but that's okay. I learned from my mistakes, and that is the best way to learn, is just to get started and make mistakes but learn from them. So here is my first loaf right out of the oven. It actually looked pretty delicious. I was really proud of it actually. There are definitely things I can improve on it, but anyway, if you enjoyed this video, definitely let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you're new. I make a new weekly cleaning, organizing, or decorating video every single Sunday. And I will see you all right here next week in a brand new video. Bye!